Mike Tyson. You've done his podcast and he did your conference.
Yep. Man, the Mike's...
I interviewed Tyson before. We had a moment where I pissed him off for a second.
Mike's amazing, man.
Yeah.
What an amazing...
I was genuinely scared for about a good minute.
Yeah.
Because I could see the anger building up in him. And I was actually in the boxing ring at his gym. And I'm like, my security's not going to make it in time if he lunges at me.
Yeah.
But he's... I say this because Tyson is the most self-aware person I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? He is so honest with himself.
Yes.
And he'll say it. I just haven't met anyone like that before.
Yeah. He's full of love too, man. God's got a lot of love and a lot of tolerance, but he can flip the switch too. Still today.
Oh yeah. You had Kevin Hart on there?
Yep. Kevin was the easiest interview I've ever done. It was two guys that know how to ad-lib. There was no preparation, just easy conversation. We could have done that for 3 or 4 hours. Kevin was great.
You had Steve Harvey on there?
Steve was great.
Mm-hmm.
Steve didn't know what he was getting into. We had 35,000 people in Marlin Stadium. He walked out. I introduced him. He reached over. He says, "Bro, who are you?" I said, "What you talking about, man?" Shit. He's like, "I have never been in a room this big. It's Super Bowl weekend. How many days are you here for?" I said, 3. He's like, "Nobody can do this. These people are here for education." So Steve had a real experience. Steve's one of our clients, by the way, at 10X Health. If you've seen Steve's transformation in the last 5 months, physically, phenomenal.
Well, check it out. Yeah, because I just got back from Dubai. I found out that Steve Harvey actually lives out there mostly.
Yeah, I think he lives in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi? Okay, yeah. Think you're right. Master P.
Fantastic. I've been on a couple of stages with him.
Right. Dana White.
Dana actually came unannounced, heard that we were in Vegas. This is right before I was going to do Undercover Billionaire. And he had a friend named Kerry Kasem and said, "Kerry, I heard this Cardone character's in town doing an event. Can I come by?" And he came by and introduced myself. I said, "Why don't you come out and talk to people?" And that's the first time I met Dana and interviewed him right there. He's a fantastic, unbelievable American success story.
Absolutely.
And good American too, by the way. Good patriot American. The thing about Dana White is always going to tell you exactly the way it is. There will be no smudging or fudging or bullshit.
And then there's Tillman Fertitta.
Tillman was, if you guys don't know Tillman Fertitta, I should get Tillman on your show sometime.
I would love that. Tillman, I mean, not only does he own Landry's, but he owns the Houston Rockets.
Tillman owns 650 restaurants, multiple hotels, the Houston Rockets. He's built 6 yachts himself. I asked him, I said, "How many times do you think you have rung a register at a restaurant?" Over $1 trillion worth of receipts. And he went through COVID, the kind of risk this guy has taken to create the wealth that he has. He grew up not far from where I grew up. And about the same time, I was 25 years old eating in his restaurants, and he's about the same age as I am. So he started the same time I did, but he's done like 12 times, had 12 times the success in 6 yachts more than I have.
Well, according to Forbes, he's worth $8.4 billion.
I think they're wrong.
The world's richest restaurateur.
I think they're wrong.
Okay, so you think it's more than $8.4 billion?
I think the Houston Rockets are worth $4 billion by itself, and he wouldn't sell it at $4 billion. So, again, look, net worth. Most of the time, a person's net worth online is going to lag where it really is. My information, nobody's ever going to know what it is because I'm a privately held company.
Right.
I'm a public person, but I'm privately held, so nobody knows. I'm not going to report to Forbes. I don't have any obligation to report to them, or they don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, right. He's called the world's richest restaurateur.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I guess what I'm wondering is, for example, you look at a Tillman, or for example, you had a Scooter Braun on your show.
Yeah.
These are not celebrities that do bookings. This is not an Usher or a Floyd Mayweather that, not really a Floyd Mayweather, but like an Usher is a great example. Like, look, you could book Usher for a show. If that show is going to be to a whole bunch of finance people, it's kind of the same show. But you can't pay Tillman to do something that he doesn't want to do. He has to want to do it, I assume.
Dude, when Tillman came to my event, he was so pissed off. He's like, man, look, no, you got to figure, Tillman don't need money. You're not going to offer him, here, I'll give you 80 grand and come speak at my deal, or here's 200. Like, he's going to be like, 200, dude, like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Okay, so Tillman flies his private jet to Miami, lands, gets in his private helicopter, takes it out to his private yacht, waits for the event to start, and takes the private helicopter off his private yacht to the hotel, only to be told that he can't land at the hotel, that he's got to go back to the airport, and he's fucking violently pissed off. Not really violently, but he's like, God damn, man, I got all this equipment, I can't use it, and I had to drive all the way across town to get over here. And then he ingratiated the audience and myself with an hour and 15 minutes of just bomb after bomb after bomb of intelligence that you would never get in 4 years of college.
Well, when you look at all the guests that you booked for your conferences, and I'm not asking for a dollar amount, but who cost you the most? Who did you have to pay the most to show up?
I don't know. I mean, it's not even something I don't even handle that part of it.
Yeah, but you're aware of it.
I know who I want to get.
Okay.
And I'd pay almost anything to have.
And that is?
Well, Dave Chappelle, number one.
Okay.
2, I've been trying to get Tom Cruise for like 4 years.
He's a Scientologist. You can't just kind of call up the network and have him
but
come
that's not, I would never pull that card, right? So,
okay.
Tom's just like, hey man, it's just not my thing, Grant. I want to make movies, cinematography. I want to be known for the movies I make and entertaining people. He's like, it's just not my deal. He's like, anyway, but I'm not going to quit on him, right? So, he always has the right to change his mind. So, who else have I wanted, Johnny? Kanye, dude, even through all the Jewish stuff, I wanted Kanye. Like, I would love to sit down with Kanye West. I'm a major fan of Kanye West.
Right. I mean, you do know that it might go left though, right?
Bro.
Unlike the other guys that show up at your conferences, Kanye does not stick to the script. He will go off script.
None of these people, bro, every person that you mentioned, there's not a person that you mentioned that needs to stay with the script.
Well, Kanye goes off script a little different than the other people you mentioned.
All right. That's all right. But that's why we live in America, man. Freedom. When has that been a problem? This country was founded on people that fucking broke away from the script. Okay.
Yeah, but some of the
now,
scripts.
You know what I heard? You know what I heard right now? I heard there's a run on tampons right now because this country is making so many pussies.
Okay. Okay, so
it's out of control, dude. What's wrong with Kanye having his voice, man, speaking his mind, fucking up? So what? I fucked up. I've messed up before.
We've all messed up, but if he goes to your conference with 35,000 people and he starts telling you about how Hitler was great,
that's my job. My job is to control the conversation.
You can't control Kanye's conversation.
My job is to control the conversation. I'm a professional. Right. I sold the tickets.
Hey man, I'll tell you this. If you book Kanye for your conference, I will fly down. I'll be front row seat. I will sit there and watch this.
Front row, bro. That's 30,000 a pop, bro.
I'll pay 30,000.
Okay.
I'll pay. You get Kanye. I will pay a $30,000 ticket and show up.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. You coming by yourself or you bringing somebody?
Hold me to it. I got you.
You gonna use your points? You're gonna use your points to fly down here first class?
Probably. Probably. Okay, man. So what's next for you?
What's next for me?
Yeah.
We're going to build the largest real estate portfolio in America. I'm going to do it without banks. And I'm going to do it without institutions. I'm going to do it with the people. This has never been done before. I'm going to do it at scale. It will be the single largest real estate portfolio in America of multifamily real estate. We're buying real estate right now with no debt, and we do not use money from the institutions. So I'm buying a $150 million deal in Chicago right now. It's a glass and steel building, 500 units. I'll pay cash for it in the next 30 days. I'm going to back that one up with another deal. It's probably going to be $345 million and pay cash for that. I'm going to raise the money with my friends and followers, my partners, my investors online. And I'm not going to use wealthy families, family offices, institutions, sovereign funds. I'm not kissing the ring of a king. I'm going to do it with the everyday people and the people that work with me on this and join Cardone Capital. It'll be hundreds of thousands of investors, of ordinary people. They get passive income, the depreciation, the capital protection, and the appreciation long term. That's one thing. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to start raising money for small guys, small companies doing, $15 to $25 million that can't access Wall Street. JP Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs won't give them any attention. So we're going to actually start raising money for those groups and create our own type of marketplace for those companies that are creating.
So you're going to be a bank in a way?
I like the way you're thinking now.
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
I will become a bank in the end.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'll offer financial products in the next 12 months. You'll see us offering financial products, life insurance. We're rolling out a program for vets right now, completely free, 10X vets, to provide them with education. Not 2 million vets, but 22 million vets, and their families, by the way. Free education, how to start a business, how to buy a home, how to get a mortgage. Better than that, how to buy a duplex, a fourplex, eightplex, 16plex. And, we're going to take this 10X brand and we're going to launch it across our health platforms. We're working with vets, HVAC, farms and ranches. So I'm going to continue to scale my brand out and do right by people.